Most people would agree that cosmetic products and medications should be tested for the safety of people and the environment, but how? The usual methods are pumping a substance into an animal's stomach and airway and applying them to their eyes and to their skin. Most of these tests are cruel and outdated procedures that do not need to exist anymore, especially since there are more effective alternatives. Me, myself, at home have cats, and I could never imagine my cats being tortured for my own benefit. Every year, over 100 million animals are tortured worldwide. I feel like a cause of action should be taken on animal testing. First, let's talk about what animal testing is. Animal testing refers to procedures performed on living animals for scientific research, associating the effectiveness of new products and testing the human health and the environmental safety of the products. Experiments include injuring animals with harmful substances, exposing animals to radiation, removing animals' organs and tissues, causing damage, forcing the animals to inhale toxic gas, subjecting animals, frightening situations that create anxiety and depression. All of these experiments are extremely painful and no anesthesia is given. Animals used in laboratories are usually killed at the end of the experiments. 94% of animal testing is for cosmetics and 6% is on medical research. 9 out of 10 new medication is safe for animals, but when used on humans is ineffective. Over 500,000 animals suffer and die worldwide every year in cosmetic testing. Today, I'm mostly going to focus on the cosmetic section of animal testing. The Animal Testing Welfare Act, the AWA, is a federal law that addresses the standard of caring animals that are receiving in the facilities. The problem where the law excludes roughly 95% of animal testing upon such as rats, mice, birds, fish, and reptiles, and provides only minimal protection for the rest of the animals. Laboratories are not even required to report to the AWA protected animals. The United States Department of Agriculture, the USDA, is a federal agency responsible or overseeing and inspecting laboratories that experiment on animals, as well as those who breed and sell small animals used in laboratories. There are big problems with the agency's oversight. It generally knows that agency is underfunded and understaffed, and also unable to fulfill this important task. The USDA last resort that the agency employs only 120 inspectors who are responsible for inspecting over 12 million facilities. Now that I have told you what animal cruelty testing is, now I'm going to explain some solutions. The Humane Society of the United States is committed to ending animal testing forever through their Be Cruelty Free campaign. They are working around the globe to create world where animal testing is no longer used. In the United States, the Humane Cosmetics Act was introduced which is enacted, would prevent animal testing in cosmetics in the US, as well as imported testing. Yeah. They are also reaching out to regions in Canada, Asia, South Africa, and other states. Now that I have discussed some solutions, I will discuss some alternatives to animal testing. Non-animal testing can be used on human cell-based testing and sophisticated modern computers to deliver a human relevant research in hours or days, unlike some animal testing that can take months or years. Non-animal alternatives are also typically much more cost-effective. There are already many products in the market that use these types of tests. Campaigns can ensure safety by choosing to create products using these ingredients. And we can encourage shoppers to make sure that their cosmetics and personal cares, household and pet products are not animal tested. There are many apps to make that easier for you. A big help is a big number of cosmetics are animal cruelty free. On the Leaping Bunny website shown below, you can download a sample letter for ideas so you can send a request to the companies that do animal testing. There are nearly 50 non-animal testing products and there are many more being developed. Summary. Shit. Animal testing is cruel